Welcome to the Steps of Freedom study course. Be sure to be notified of new videos by subscribing to the YouTube channel and clicking on the notification bell. This video is about Step 50, Concepts Formed by My Activity. Step 50 is the second of 12 outlooks in Chapter 3, Thought as the Instrument of Knowledge. The text topic number is 3.2. In this chapter, we are studying the process of thinking. Step 50 is the outlook of spiritualism. The way of knowing in Chapter 3 is the looking within of mysticism. The outlook of Step 50 is that of a spiritualist mystic. Previously in Step 49, we examined how thought is kindled when we observe an object. In the everyday state of normal life, we notice that while we are observing the table, we are also having thoughts about the table. But we do not normally observe the thought itself. To observe the thought, we must enter the exceptional state of introspective observation. This demonstrates that there is a significant difference between observing thought and all other things. I object, says the spiritualist mystic. The spiritualist objects to giving special significance to thought. According to his experience, when I observe a rose, both my thoughts and feelings are kindled. They both express a relationship between myself and the rose. The difference is that my feelings are full of life, while the thoughts are dull in comparison. The essence of the rose is revealed when I feel its beauty. Well, we are not talking about dull thought images that can arise in the mind. That is not thinking. Thinking reveals the truth of the rose when we actively form concepts. Forming a concept requires my activity. It does not require my activity to experience a feeling. A feeling just happens to me. I remain passive when the rose arouses a feeling of pleasure in me. It is only in the activity of thinking that I know myself to be completely the one that is active. I stand within the activity of thinking right into all its branches and ramifications. With no other activity is this so completely the case. The point is that thinking requires the will to think. Anything willed appears before me as it takes place as an activity completely my own and under my own supervision. When I am reflecting about an event, I am not concerned with how it affects me. I learn nothing about myself by knowing the concepts corresponding to the observed change in a pane of glass caused by a ball thrown against it. But I learn a lot about my personality when I know the feeling that an event arouses in me. If I say of an observed object, "This is a rose," I say nothing about myself. But if I say of the rose, "It gives me a feeling of pleasure," I characterize not only the rose, but also myself in my relationship to the rose. The challenge for Step 50 is to observe an object and notice the thoughts and feelings that arise. To what extent are you passive or active when you experience a feeling? To what extent are you passive or active when you establish concepts? The next step, number 51, will be about the thinking contemplation of an object. If you are already subscribed, click the bell to be notified of new videos.